out of you. Good work out of you, son.
Thanks. I don't miss a good thing. Not like that.
sportsmanship means that all fans act responsibly and courteously to those around you. Abuse of language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable and unlawful at the FHSAA finals. Let's afford student athletes, coaches, the officials, and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. Cooperation is greatly appreciated. We thank you. This time, ladies and gentlemen, can all please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats and turn your attention to the American flag. I will lead you in the Pledge of Allegiance, and I ask you to remain standing for the singing of the national anthem being presented tonight by By FHSAA. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Once again, here is Brianna Costa.
Oh, say can you see I am constantly light, what's so brightly ahead, and twilight and gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and through its those bursting gave proof throughout the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner, o'er the
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Brianna Costa, outstanding job. And now this time, I'd like to introduce both of our Class 8A finalists who begin with the non-starters of our visiting team, Dr. Krop HS. They are number 1, Cadence Newry. Number 10, Maya Carr. Number 11, Shamika Pascal. Number 22, Kendra Serafin. Number 25, Mariah Reynolds. Number 31, Jasmine Alberts. Number 32, Walkenchi Amigalipo. And number 41, Isis Jonas. And here are the starters for the Dr. Phillips Panthers. Number 1, Taylor Zimmerman.
The final game of the 2011-2012 Girls State Basketball Tournament about to get underway. Good evening, I'm Kelly Neff along with Charter Coast coach Roger Dorio as the Class 8A state championship game is played. As you can see on the screen, both teams at 28-3 as they come into this final game. As Dr. Phillips, averaging almost 70 points a ball game, will be taking on a team that's averaging almost 63 points a ball game. Coach, and before we look at the lineups, we might see a little offense tonight, huh?
Yeah, and Dr. Phillips' offense is predicated on their defense. They change up. They played 6 different defenses last night, and that really gets them going. And when the other teams made run, they just went back to what they know best, and that's how to defend, and it created a lot of easy baskets for them.
Well, let's take a look at the Dr. Phillips starting lineup. First of all, they will be starting a 5'9" junior, averaging 11.8 points per ball game, Hannah Shively. A 5'7" sophomore, averaging 16.3 points per ball game, Taryn Griffey. A 5'7" junior, averaging 13.2 points per ball game, Sydney McCaskill. A 5'9" sophomore, averaging 10.3 points per ball game, Jade Cheek. And a 6'3" junior, averaging 4.1 points per ball game, Ariana Cumble. Now for Dr. Krop and Coach Ray Thompson, they'll be starting. A 5'7" sophomore, averaging 8 points per ball game, Michaela McLeod. A 5'7" junior, averaging 10 points a ball game, Brandy Harrington. A 5'6" sophomore, averaging 4.3 points per ball game, Brianna Upshur. A 6-foot junior, averaging 17.3 points per ball game in Kiro Anya Galibo. And a 6-foot junior, averaging 23.9 points per ball game, Aisha Small. Well, the Licks coach, like Dr. Krop, relies on two people, Anya Galibo and Small, and those two together average almost 41 points a ball game. So I guess you have to kind of stop them, huh?
Well, it's really critical. Palm Beach Central did that to Aisha Small in the first half yesterday, and then she got going in the second half and had the great steal and the three-point play that eventually won them the game.
Well, Dr. Krop comes in here at 28-3, having lost to Lourdes, Dwyer, and Dillard. Meanwhile, Dr. Phillips lost all three of their games in a row in Phoenix, losing to Good Counsel, Marion County, Kentucky, and to Cardinal Gibbons. We would like to remind you, for the final game of this tournament and the final game of the season, you may buy DVDs of this broadcast. Just go to FHSAAsports.com and they'll walk you through it, and you can get a DVD of this championship game. Dr. Phillips is the defending state champions, having defeated Lake Mary a year ago. Dr. Krop has had a good run in a lot of sports, not so much in girls basketball. They've never been in the finals.
They have a real good athletic program down there, and it was just a matter of time. And now they have one of the best players in the country on their team. Kim Mulkey, the coach at Baylor, the national champions, is sitting about 4 rows behind us. And she was here to see her McDonald's All-American Alexis Prince play this afternoon. And now she's here to watch Taryn Griffey and McCaskill and Miss Small.
Well, I'll tell you, Coach, I don't know how close attention you paid to the starting lineups, but there's not a senior on the floor.
No, it's, we played them last year in the regional, and I said, boy, oh boy, we got everybody coming back, and they're all going to be young. And I looked at their roster, and they were better off than we were.
Yeah, they're even younger than your team.
Yeah.
Dr. Krop will be in the dark uniforms, as the Panthers of Dr. Phillips will play defense first. Going from our left to our right at the top of the key. They work the ball around. Good ball handling team, you think, Dr.
They
Krop?
handle it pretty well. They get a little careless, but then, they're excited.
Here's the ball down underneath, and a shot is blocked underneath the basket by Ariana Cumble. And the ball goes, or Cumbie, excuse me, and the ball goes out of bounds. And Dr. Krop will play it in. On the inbounds, they look underneath the basket. They finally lob it in down low from the lane. A jump shot is going to be short. Might have been blocked by Cumbie. Rebound shot is good, and Dr. Krop is on the board. That is Small, getting the first 2 points of the ball game. Ball goes to the baseline. Jump shot quickly, no good off the front of the rim. On the rebound, here comes Dr. Krop again. That's McLeod. McLeod's a pretty good one, huh?
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Sophomore, she hit the big three that set up, and there she is again. Dr. Phillips isn't pressing, and they probably will when they score. They're in a 1-3-1 zone right now, and Krop is in their usual man-to-man full court pressure.
And the ball is stolen away, resulting in 2 offensive attempts, but the ball's not going to be able to fall as Dr. Phillips gets it now and comes down on a fast break. A runner in the lane hits the back of the iron. The rebound taken back outside. Here's a jump shot, and it's from three-point range by McCaskill, and McCaskill can't get it to fall either. Quickly, fast break, layup, and a block shot. That is Scheibele with the block, and here comes Dr. Phillips. Running and gunning. Three-pointer is off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound, put back left too short. Back out is Griffey. Griffey, as little as she has, had 16 rebounds in the semifinal. She hits the first 3 of the game. And Coach Thompson of Dr. Krop doesn't like the way things are going right now, so he calls a timeout. Can we expect this pace the whole game?
Yes.
Wow.
They definitely want to go after it. Krop plays fast, and Dr. Phillips plays ultra fast. They'll take any open three they get. They've got great shooters. They're shooting great percentages. I mean, for a high school girls team, Taryn Griffey shooting 48% from the threes. Schabel's shooting 33%. They have made 218 threes and attempted 619.
Oh my.
And so they're not going to be bashful about anything. And here comes their press, and it looks like it's going to be the 1-2-1-1 full court.
And inbounding it will be Dr. Krop. Dr. Krop leading it 5-3, but Coach Thompson wanted to get some points across to his team early on how to defend against this Dr. Phillips team. And we are stepping out of bounds. Good defense, resulting in the Dr. Krop turnover.
McCaskill jammed Aisha Small down the sideline, and she didn't foul her, and Aisha stepped on the line.
Already there have been 13 shots taken, 7 by Dr. Krop and 6 by Dr. Phillips. Here's the inbounds. This is Taryn Griffey going from our right to our left. Griffey against the man-to-man, starts a penetrating move into the lane. The layup is off the back of the iron. Offensive rebound right underneath the basket. A shot is blocked and out of the pack. Comes Dr. Krop on the fast break, and they almost lose control of it. They have to set up the offense. Ball is lost out of bounds, but Dr. Krop will play it in.
And Dr. Phillips has got to make sure they get somebody back, because Krop really goes. They go after it full boat.
Of course, Dr. Phillips has been in the championship game 3 times in school history, and they've won twice in 1992 and again last year. And they have a pretty good crop. They could get themselves a run going. Of course, Dr. Krop's here to try and stop that. With the ball, it is Harrington. Turnaround jump shot, good. Hitting that one is Small, and she has 2 field goals. 4-point the lead for the Lightning. Up court comes Griffey. Griffey to the far side. Now to the top of the key. Near side, it's Cheek with it to the corner. And the pass down low, and it's knocked out of bounds. Defensive play by Anya Galibo. Boy, I wonder if she and her sister are going to get on the court at the same time. I may have to start charging per syllable for this game.
I think I'll take a break when they're both out there.
Griffey in the corner. It is McCaskill. Jump shot or jump pass underneath, left-handed lay in by Shively. They sure do play well together. 7-5. Dr. Krop into the front court. Here comes McLeod. McLeod in the corner. I'll tell you one thing, you don't want to take your eye off the court. You're going to miss a whole lot if you look away. Jump shot's going to be an air ball. It'll go out of bounds. Well, you might be of the right age, Roger, to understand what I mean when I say I feel like Chad Everett. We're at Medical Center with a couple of doctors playing tonight. Dr. Krop and Dr. Phillips.
As we call it, the medical championship of the state of Florida.
Ball to the top of the key. Jump pass underneath. Nice pass. Shots a little bit too hard. Rebound once again to Griffey.
She is all over the court.
She doesn't know that she's too small to be playing in there, but ball goes down underneath, and Griffey will lay it in.
And again, Hannah Schabel, she just does such a great job.
Dr. Krop, 3 of 9. Dr. Phillips, 2 of 9. There's a shot up and through.
That's 5 points in about the last 8 seconds.
Griffey with 8 points, and a timeout is going to be called with 4 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the first period. I got a feeling we're going to enjoy this game, Coach.
Well, if you like basketball and you like speed, this is exactly what you want. They're not going to hold the ball, either one. It's just so hard, and I speak from experience, to play against Dr. Phillips. When you think you're coming back, like last night, Coach Barnard's team from University cut the lead all the way back to 6, and before he could get the ball over half court again, it was back to 12. And,
wow.
and they just have such amazing runs. And Coach Thompson's not going to let it happen early. He's called 2 timeouts already.
Well, the 2 teams are used to scoring a lot of points. Dr. Phillips has scored 80 or more on 3 different occasions. Dr. Krop just did it the one time, beating Carroll City 87-22, but they both know how to score. Breaking the press, the Lightning of Dr. Krop into the front court. They nearly lose control of the ball. They lay it up way off the mark. Here comes Griffey with the ball into the front court. Griffey, a star last year as a freshman, gets the ball underneath, and the shot is good. That is Matea Brickbar off the bench, a 5'11 sophomore for Coach Jones. And it's now a 5-point ball game in favor of Dr. Phillips. Here's a drive, a little jump shot. Good, nice shot by Small. She's pretty athletic, huh?
Very, very much so. Again, one of the top juniors in the nation.
McCaskill brings the ball up court. She'll drive. She'll feed it off to the baseline. Jump shot is too hard. Fight for the rebound and is taken out of bounds. And so with 3:36 left to go in period number 1, we have a timeout, 12-9, as both teams have had as much as a 5-point lead. Well, Coach, the offenses are obviously explosive on this team, but what do you think of their defenses?
Well, again, the full court pressing defense of Dr. Phillips really, generates their offense. You can see they scored, stole the ball, hit a 3. They come at you in waves all the time. They played a 1-3-1 zone at the half court and a 1-2-1-1 full court. Krop plays nothing but a man-to-man defense so far that I've seen in the last 2 games, and but they pressure you full court, and they will double team or run and jump you every once in a while. So, you can't let the fact that it's 12-9 with 3:36 to go to say that they don't know what they're doing on defense. It's just that the tempo is so fast, and we've already had 25 shots taken. That's my team might not take 25 shots in a game.
Well, a reminder that tonight, of course, wraps up the girls' basketball season. The boys are playing their regional finals tonight. So tomorrow morning, come newspaper time on your front door, you'll be able to find out who's going to be playing whom next week, because the boys' tournament begins on Tuesday. And the Florida High School Athletic Association Network will be here, and we'll be giving you all 24 semifinals and finals. Dr. Phillips loses the ball out of bounds. That'll be their second turnover.
Hannah couldn't quite hang on to it.
As the ball will be played in again, you have that Dr. Phillips full court press. Dr. Krop, physical enough, athletic enough to break the press. They come into the corner, then back out to the top of the key. Here's a drive, jump shot, and a foul is called. This one will go against Matea Brickbar and will be her first personal foul and the first team foul called on the Panthers.
That time, they've got the ball to Anna Yagalibo twice, and she's missed a layup, and then she hit the corner and broke right down the middle and was wide open. They just missed her.
Aisha Small misses the first free throw, but the 6-foot junior will get another opportunity. And this one she will put in for her 7th point of the ball game. That cuts the lead down to 12-10. Dr. Phillips will bring the ball up, just kind of token backcourt pressure as Griffey gets it across the line on the dribble. Griffey to the near side on a pass to McCaskill. McCaskill goes to her left, feeds it into the corner for a 3-point attempt. It is off the rim. Weak side rebound by Griffey. She always seems to know right where to go to get that ball.
She's as savvy a player for her age as I've ever seen.
Here's a nice move into the lane and the feed pass to the baseline and a basket for the Brickbar. Brickbar with her second field goal of the ball game. Back to a 4-point lead. It is 14-10. In the near corner, this is Upshur with it. Upshur gets it to the far side. Jump shot is up and through. That is Small again. They have 12 points, Coach. She has 9 of them. 14-12 with 2.5 minutes left to play in the first period. Class 8A championship. Ball down to the baseline. We have a tripping foul, as Griffey was going to feed off to the baseline, but the foul is going to be called against, that'll be Small. That'll be her first personal. Shooting percentages so far, 4 of 11 for Dr. Krop and 5 of 14 for Dr. Phillips. 2:24 left to play in this period. Again, that backcourt pressure for Dr. Phillips as Dr. Krop brings the ball in. And they will break the press again. Ball to the free throw lane. A shot is up from the wing and it rims out. Rebound by Brickbar. Brickbar for the Panthers. Outlet pass, and it's tipped in. Into the corner it goes. Griffey to McCaskill. She'll drive. She'll put up a shot and draw the foul. And for Dr. Krop, that will be Candace Newry. Newry, a 5'10 senior, averaging 8.2 points a ball game off the bench for Coach Ray Thompson. Picks up personal foul number 1, team foul number 2.
And Newry's averaged 13 rebounds a game. She's going to help them on the boards.
Here's the free throw. It's good by McCaskill. That's her first point. Dr. Phillips leads it by 3.
If Krop continues to come down and take the first shot they get, they're going to get in a running contest, which I don't think they want to get into.
Second free throw does not fall. Seem to be a little more disciplined than that. That's coach, you can get into bad habits in any game. That's why the coach has to keep reminding them to take the best shot that they are given. Dr. Phillips on the defense, half-court defense. Ball now down to the knee. Nice pass, nice look, but they can't finish. Rebound out of bounds off of the hands of number 1, Candace Newry. No, actually, it's off of Dr. Phillips, so it'll be played in by Dr. Krop. Here's the inbounds way outside. Small controls it. Feeds it underneath. Nice pass in the lay-in.
Big time pass.
Newry with her first 2 points, and it's a 15-14 ball game. A minute and a half left to go in period number 1. McCaskill feeds it to Griffey. Griffey on the attack. Griffey just outside of 3-point range, dumps it off underneath. There's a blocked shot. Fight for the rebound, kept alive by Dr. Phillips into the corner. 3-pointer falls short. There she is again. Griffey with the rebound. Ball goes inside. Layup and a tripping foul is going to be called against Dr. Krop. Griffey so far with 3 rebounds to go along with their 8 points.
Seems like she has more than 3 to me.
It does. It says, it only says 3. Seems to me somebody might have missed 1 or 2. This free throw no good by McCaskill. 4 rebounds for Shibley. With 1 minute and 11 seconds left to play in the first period. She missed both free throws. On the rebound, it is Anya Galibo. Anya Galibo leads that ball backcourt to the playmaker. Coming across the line is Brianna Upshur. Feeding it inside and the ball's thrown away. Dr. Krop turning it over. Here comes McCaskill. She'll drive, put up a shovel shot. It'll be no good. Ball will go off of, I thought it was going to be off of Dr. Phillips, but apparently not.
McCaskill did a great job of avoiding running over one of the Krop defenders and just couldn't get the ball to drop.
Kelly Neff along with Coach Roger Dorio. Here's the ball inbounds, and it's going to go right off the fingertips of Hannah Shibley and out of bounds, and the Panthers turn the ball over.
Coach Jones can't be too happy. That's 2 out-of-bounds plays that they've just thrown away.
Yeah, unforced turnovers. We've seen a few of them this week. Ball now into the front court as they break the press, and they get themselves a 2-on-2. Baseline, and they throw the ball away. So Dr. Krop turns it right over. Was it deflected?
Yes. Yeah, it's
it was. Okay.
Krop's ball.
So Dr. Krop will play it in. This will be Candace Newry. Newry brings the ball into the lane. Fadeaway shot was way off the mark. Off the top of the backboard. The rebound comes to Shibley. Shibley outlet pass to Griffey. 37 seconds left to play first period. Here's a 3-point field goal. No good. Offensive rebound. Another 3-point. McCaskill will make this one. McCaskill with the bucket. It's back to a 4-point Phillips lead, and the ball stolen away, and Griffey has the shot blocked from behind. Boy, they have quick hands.
You just can't give them multiple shots.
You got to watch out. Anytime that Dr. Phillips is playing on defense, you got to watch out where you pass that ball. You better be alert at all times. Here's Griffey at the top of the key to McCaskill. They're going to wait for the last shot as we approach the 10-second mark of quarter number 1. McCaskill out by the center line. Starts to move, drives, puts up a runner, misses it. Rebound is still alive, and it goes right to McCaskill, who puts it through. And the buzzer sounds. That's the end of a frantic first period with Dr. Phillips leading at 20-14 in the Class 8A championship. Second quarter's coming up next.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program and participate in the FHSAA network, go to FHSAAsports.com/SBP.
at the end of the first period. 20-14, Dr. Phillips with the lead. Well, so far this game hasn't disappointed the fans, has it?
No, it's going to be this way the whole time, and I really believe that Krop's doing a good job to hang this close. It's they're forcing the ball up the floor against the press. They're trying to make, and I don't know if this is the best strategy. It hasn't worked for any Florida team since a year ago, January. But when you attack Dr. Phillips, you give them more possessions, and the game is longer. And I don't know, if you don't have a very deep bench, you could be in a jam. But they're hanging in there. They're only down 6. And against Dr. Phillips, that's really a close game.
Taryn Griffey with 8 points and 4 rebounds, leading this Dr. Phillips team, shooting 32%. They already have 25 shots. Dr. Krop has 16 shots, 41 shots taken in the first 8 minutes of play. Here's Griffey. Griffey for Dr. Phillips. Makes a move into the corner. Brings it right back outside again. On the right wing into the lane. Jump shot is way short. Offensive rebound up. Dr. Krop has the rebound. Into the front court. The ball's tipped and stolen away by Dr. Phillips. At midcourt, it's Britvar. Britvar brings it across the line. Here's a drive, a shovel shot, and it rolls off the rim. Offensive rebound by Zimmerman. Jump shot good from 3-point range. McCaskill hits it. It's now a 9-point lead for Dr. Phillips quickly down at the other end. The lay-in is good. That's McLeod with their second bucket.
A great return fast break after that 3. Gets 2 of it back.
As McLeod gets her second field goal of the ball game. Here comes Dr. Phillips, leading it 23-16. McCaskill on the wing, left side, looks at the basket, starts to move, goes around a screen, loses the dribble, gets it right back again, and is fouled. This will be foul number 2 on Small.
Aisha reached in on that one. The Dr. Phillips team with McCaskill, Griffey, and Schabel have 3 people that can really penetrate and pitch, and that sets up the 3. They're always putting pressure on the defense. They're always back on their heels, and it really puts a lot of pressure on the D, and that's why they're such a high-scoring team.
Here's Dr. Phillips on the inbounds. Sidney McCaskill, one of the veterans. In fact, they're all veterans, even though they're all underclassmen. They all played last year. Griffey on the left-handed dribble, stops, bounce pass to McCaskill. McCaskill drives, bounce pass underneath, and the shot is good by Shipley. Now it's a 9-point game again for Dr. Phillips. Here comes Dr. Krop. 3-on-2 fast break, and they will miss the shot. Offensive rebound putback is good.
Anya Galibo's having a very nice night. She's handling the ball well. She's rebounding a little bit, and she's getting the stickbacks. 3
rebounds. That was her first basket. Dr. Phillips in the lane. They live in that lane. Shot is good, and the foul called. Shipley with 6 points on the night, and she'll go to the free throw line.
6 points and 6 rebounds.
Wow. Candace Newry with the foul. That's her second. On the free throw line is Shipley. And she misses the 3-point opportunity, but they get the rebound. Dr. Krop didn't know it was only a 1-shot free throw. 3-pointer is good.
You make a simple mistake like forgetting that, and they just make you pay and pay and pay.
And they steal the ball. Dr. Phillips coming down court for a layup, and this one is not going to fall. Offensive rebound by Griffey, loses the ball, and a timeout was called. So Dr. Jones wants a timeout. Boy, I am impressed. This Dr. Phillips team was the ESPN national champion last year. They look like they might be the national champion this year.
I mean, it's unbelievable. If you blink, they just, in just a quick, since this period started, it's 10-2. And at 6-point lead, already is 12. So it's I guess it's 10-4, but they just keep coming at you. And if you make a silly mistake, Newbie didn't block out. She thought it was 2 shots. They get the ball, boom. They make them pay with a 3.
And they don't commit any fouls. They only had the 1 foul so far. Coach, they were down 5-0, Dr. Phillips, so it's been a 30-13 run since that opening couple of minutes.
Well, it's, when you have three players, again, that put so much pressure on them is Taryn Griffey and McCaskill and Sharbles. It's tough to keep them at bay for long.
McCaskill will play in the ball. Underneath the basket, way into the backcourt it comes. Taryn Griffey back to McCaskill. McCaskill baseline. Brings the ball back outside again. Tipped away from her. She finally gets loose, but she loses the handle. Here comes Dr. Krop. They had a 4-on-1 and they could not convert. Well, they got to convert on those.
Yeah, that was, once you know you've got that 3-on-1 with a trailer, just take your time. Jump stop, make a simple pass, lay it up, and go about your business.
Griffey must need a couple of minutes to get her breath back because she's walking the ball up court. Far corner, it goes to Shively. Shively back out to the top of the circle. Here's the old give and go layup. No, actually a pass, and it goes off to Griffey, who scores. Griffey with 10 points, and all of a sudden it's a 14-point Dr. Phillips lead. Collision and a blocking foul, moving her feet with Shively, and she commits her first personal. And the second team foul is all.
Taryn Griffey is the one guard on this team and is averaging 4.5 assists a game. But unbelievably, McCaskill's averaging 8 assists a game almost. And they have two quality point guards. And McCaskill will play in college and she at a high level, and she will be a point guard when she goes.
Here's the ball near side on the wing. It is McLeod. They haven't been able to say much about Dr. Krop. They haven't been able to do much lately. They throw up a brick there, rebound, and a breakaway layup at the other end, and Dr. Phillips will score again. Cheek gets the first two.
Griffey is really tired, but she wasn't tired enough not to get a rebound and baseball pass the thing down to Cheek running down the floor for an easy layup.
6 rebounds for Griffey to go along with her 10 points. Already it's a 16-point lead for the defending state champions. Top of the key. Harrington, and the ball comes right underneath our broadcast facility coach. There you go. Ball's thrown out of bounds. Dr. Krop has to learn how to cherish possession of that ball. Ball to McCaskill. McCaskill to the baseline on the near side. Good ball movement. Boy, they move well without the ball, don't they? Here's a travel. They move a little bit too well that time.
Well, they're doing a real nice job of running the old split the post. Post flashes up high, catches the ball, and then one cutter, then the second one. The second one has been wide open twice. Unfortunately, that time Griffey walked.
Here comes Harrington. The Lightning not striking very often here. Ball back out on a bounce pass, and it's tipped and stolen away. Here comes McCaskill, and McCaskill's fouled from behind. There's a foul on Inkiro Anya Galibo. That'll be her first. And we have a timeout, 34-18. The latest statistics that we have, Dr. Krop, 8 of 20, and Dr. Phillips, 14 of 35. Dr. Krop, 1 of 2 from three-point range, while Dr. Phillips is 5 of 9. I'm not sure they can keep that pace up, 5 of 9.
As I said last night, first time I scouted them, they hit 10 out of 12 in the first quarter.
So maybe they can.
And I was looking for an exit. So, they can. They can. And, sometimes they have a little dry spell, like any human being might. But for the most part, when you have 4 people that can shoot threes, you put a lot of pressure on the defense to, really close out hard and stop that. And when you're coming out at them hard, they go by you like you're standing still, which you are. And they're just so multifaceted in everything they do offensively that it's. I've been looking for ways to try to figure out how to beat them. I haven't come up with anything.
Well, you're not alone there, I think.
Well, maybe if Coach Mulkey had lend me the Baylor team, we might have a shot at him.
We can bring him on here in a minute. He's sitting right behind us. Here comes Dr. Phillips. Well, people will say it's like Casey Stengel with the old Yankees. People used to say all he had to do was fill up a lineup card and the team would do the rest. People probably think Coach Thompson does the same. Just write 5 names in the scorebook and let them play, but there's a little more to it than that. They have to be developed as the ball's almost stolen away. And then a sideline violation called against Bitvar and a turnover for Dr. Phillips. Dr. Phillips with the 6th turnover of the ball game.
Krop's going to have to try to get the ball to Small. She hasn't had it very much lately, and they just got it to her there and reversed it.
Small is 4 of 7, but like you mentioned, most of those shots came early. There's the shot that won't fall. That one was taken by McLeod, and there's a tie-up situation. The arrow goes to Dr. Krop. Well, Dr. Krop was shooting 40% prior to that last break. Dr. Phillips also 40%, but Dr. Phillips has 15 more shots than Dr. Krop. Here's the inbounds way up to the top of the key. Tipped by McCaskill into the backcourt, but run down by Brandy Harrington for the Lightning. They led by 5. In fact, they led 5-0. There's a runner in the lane, no good. Rebound shot is good. Putting back her misses Small. Small with 11. She had 22 in the semifinals.
The rebound edges to Dr. Phillips, 25-12. That's got to change if Krop wants any chance of winning this game.
Here's a layup, and scoring that one is Anya Galibo. Anya Galibo with the bucket. Now all of a sudden it's a 12-point ball game. Here comes McCaskill up court into the corner. A 3 is good. Cheek with the three-pointer. 37-22. 2.5 minutes left to go, first half. Philadelphia along with Roger Dorio from Treasure Coast. This is a fun game to watch.
Yeah, it's a 6 out of 10 from the threes. When you're shooting 60%, you're not going to be down.
Here's a 3, and that one pops out. Rebound, tip long. Runner, shot up and through. Hitting that one is Brianna Upshur. Upshur with their first bucket.
Coach Jones isn't happy they got that offensive rebound.
Here comes Griffey, up court. Going a little one-on-one drive. She just opened up, and there she scores.
Parted like the Red Sea. No help side.
39-24. Very good first half for the Panthers of Dr. Phillips. Putting on an offensive show here in the 8A championship game. Ball into the corner. Jump shot is partially blocked. Looking for that rebound. They have it, and then a bumping foul at midcourt. This one will be against Brandy Harrington. You notice how the other players, like in that example right there, when the defender went up to try and block that pass or that shot, 2 Dr. Phillips players started running to the other end just in case you got control and they got a fast break. They do that every time.
Well, they have great anticipation. They have great faith in the defensive ability of their teammates. And as I've said repeatedly, they just keep coming at you.
And here comes Sydney McCaskill. She only had 11 points in their semifinal win. She has 12 already. McCaskill spins the ball, brings it back up, and misses the free throw. Here comes Dr. Krop. We got some work to do, down 15. Inside the three-point arc, around the perimeter into the far corner. A drive, and they lose control of the ball. A little pushing foul may have helped. And Dr. Krop will play it in. That is on Jade Creek, her first.
Playing a 2-3 zone underneath.
Here's the inbounds. They left her open in the corner and paid the price.
You got to identify McLeod. She can make them now. She had a great one last night at the end of the game. She had a couple today.
McLeod with 8 points on the game. And it's back to 12 again. 39-27. Jump shot from the corner is no good. This is exactly what Dr. Krop needs. 3-on-1 break. Bounce pass down underneath, and the lay-in. As that time it is Harrington.
I think that 3 by Crumby surprised their teammates, and they weren't ready to get back.
39-29. Under a minute left to go. Here's a nice feed underneath, and the ball stolen away. Here comes Dr. Krop. They have a 3-on-2, and they'll lay this one up, but they'll miss it. Rebound to Griffey. Fast-paced basketball game. McCaskill down court. Drive, shoots.
Wow.
That ball tipped away and out of bounds.
And, you know, we have a 10-point game. Yeah, it's
Griffey
double-edged sword.
9 rebounds to go with her 12 points. All she might have a double-double by halftime. On the inbounds, McCaskill has it. Dr. Phillips all the way back to the other end of the court. And Griffey has it. Griffey pushes it down to the baseline. A shot off balance, way off balance, with the offensive rebound. And the putback by Scheibele.
And I think the run that Krop just made took a little bit out of him. There wasn't anybody battling for that rebound at all.
Time for one more shot. Up court comes Harrington. Harrington in midcourt, 41-29. What an impressive first half. There's been a number of games in this tournament where neither team has reached 41 points. But they're going to have that in the locker room. Up at the top of the key. Jump shot, 15 feet. Good. There's Small, hits another one. And we are at halftime, 41-31 in favor of Dr. Phillips. A 20-point quarter followed by a 21-point quarter and a 17-point quarter for Dr. Krop. Well, Coach, how impressed are you?
I'm very impressed with the comeback from Krop. I mean, they were down at least 18 at one time, and they came back and got it to a manageable number. And you know, when you're playing somebody that everybody expects to blow you out all the time, it's very important that you just, you know, tend to your knitting, do what you do well, and they run well, and they've been running. And at the end of the half, it looked like Dr. Phillips was a little tired.
So we're going to take a break. It's halftime. We'll be back for the second half, the final half of basketball of the state tournament. That's coming up next.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program and participate in the FHSAA network, go to FHSAAsports.com/SBP.
At halftime, 41-31, Kelvin Effeldorf along with Coach Roger Dorio. I don't know about you, but I needed a break after that.
It was a great half. Dr. Phillips shot 6 of 10 from the threes and 41% overall, and Dr. Krop shot almost 47%. So, and they were 2 for 5 from the threes. The big differences in rebounds: 27-18, Dr. Phillips.
9 offensive, 9 defensive for Dr. Phillips. 19 defensive, 8 offensive rebounds for Dr. Krop. There have been 71 shots taken in this game so far, Coach. Wow.
The pace will slow down, but not very much. I really expect Dr. Phillips to keep coming at him, and Dr. Krop's got to make the first run here because they don't want to fall down 20, 22 points.
Well, I want to remind you that if you'd like to buy a DVD of this broadcast tonight or any broadcast you may have heard all week long, this being game number 24, order one of each of them. Build a whole collection. Go to FHSAAsports.com and you can check it out and get whichever game you need. Well, these Dr. Phillips Panthers were here last year. They may have some reminiscing from a year ago as they get ready to go for the second half, but they might all want a copy of this. So, if you're a Dr. Phillips fan, you might want one for yourself. And Dr. Krop, well, they've still got themselves within shouting distance. There's still 16 minutes to play. What can they do to slow down this Dr. Phillips team, you think?
Well, you just have to battle them and make sure you don't give up offensive rebounds and really close out on the three shooters. But again, they've got great drivers.
Here's Taryn Griffey. Griffey just in front of us, gets it off to McCaskill. That's a good 1-2 punch for those two young ladies. Ball to the near side, a feed to the baseline, and the jump shot is good. Right where they left off. That's a basket for Cumbie, her first 2 points of the night.
It's a great extra pass by Shabley.
Now it's a 12-point ball game. Into the front court comes Dr. Krop. Dr. Krop in the dark uniforms, going from our right to our left, working the ball around the perimeter. Into the corner. Dr. Phillips doesn't give them anything to work with. No room at all. They're always right there. There's a nice entry pass. Shot won't fall, but going to the free throw line will be Michaela McLeod. First foul of the second half. This one will be against Ariana Crumbie. Crumbie's first personal. And to the line goes McLeod. Well, she missed that one. McLeod with 2 3-pointers in the first half, 8 points total, which is exactly her scoring average. McLeod with her second free throw. And it's 43-32. Your point's very well taken, Coach. You don't want Dr. Phillips to get a big run if you're the Lightning, because that's going to be even harder to come back. Now, this is only an 11-point deficit that you're looking at, and that's doable. Ball into the on to the far side. The 3-point attempt goes off the rim and out of bounds. Well, here's where they can start making some inroads. Here comes Dr. Krop up court. It is Harrington. Harrington brings the ball across the timeline on the dribble. Ball far side, back to the top of the key. This is Small. Small to Harrington, finds an opening, puts it up, misses it. Rebound, Griffey. Griffey getting rebound number 9 for the night. Jump shot, 3-point range, good. Nice looking shot for Jade Cheek.
Now she's 2 for 5 from the threes. I thought she was doing better than that. Dr. Phillips in a 1-3-1 zone.
14-point lead for the defending champion Panthers. It's a nice move to the hoop, but they're not going to get the basket. But a foul is going to be whistled against Dr. Phillips.
There's a nice twist that Dr. Phillips has on their 1-3-1. They send Cheek, who's playing in the middle, all the way to the corner. And it's just something I haven't seen before. And I've seen a lot of basketball.
That foul actually was on Anya Galibo. Ball to the baseline and it goes right through the hands of Jade Cheek. And is turned over to Dr. Krop. Dr. Krop coming down court. Quickly, Dr. Phillips gets back on defense. In the lane, and a whistle. A whistle on the drive, and a reaching in foul called against Dr. Phillips. Dr. Phillips only had 3 team fouls in the entire first half. Now they have 2 in this half. Oh, what are they going to... Oh, it's a traveling violation. I'm sorry, we were blocked out. I thought it was a foul call. So a turnover for Dr. Krop. Ball in that backcourt. Dr. Phillips bringing it off across the timeline. There's a 3-point attempt. Good.
Just a nice step-in 3 by Miss Griffey.
Back to a 17-point lead. I shouldn't say back to a 17-point lead, because this is the largest lead that Dr. Phillips has had all night. Class 8A championship. Ball's tipped. Stolen away. And then a whistle and a foul called on Dr. Krop.
There was a little collision, and the ref thought that Aisha knocked the legs out of Miss Cheek, which she did. It was just one of those unfortunate things. She didn't have any notion to do it. It was just a collision, and somebody had to be called for a foul.
Well, all of this play so far, Coach, and we've still only seen 2 seniors on the court, neither of which started. Hayden Snouri for Dr. Krop and Taylor Zimmerman for Dr. Phillips. All the rest are underclassmen. I guess we know where a good chunk of the All-State team is going to come from.
Well, I'll tell you, this we might be seeing this exact game next year. Not only was Krop the region champs, but they were also the GMAC champs. They beat the Miami Norland team that finished, that lost, I believe, the 6A championship to Edgewater today. And Carla Harris did a great job with her kids.
Nationally, both of them get a little recognition, don't they?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Aisha Small is ranked 6th in the country at her position and 20th overall, according to Dan Olson's Collegiate Girls Basketball Report.
Wow.
And Griffey is 8-32, and McCaskill's 44-132.
Wow.
When you think about all the players, 132 means you're a high major.
Here with the ball, Dr. Phillips. McCaskill to the near side. Jump shot missed. Rebound, Dr. Krop. They got to put a dent in this 17-point deficit. They quickly come down court. They try to lay it in, but Small can't get it to fall. She does draw the foul, though.
I'll tell you what, Crumby isn't bashful. She only shoots it when she has it.
Yes, Small. A lot of quickness. Nothing small about her at all. Jade Cheek with the foul. Small goes to the line with 14 points. Dr. Krop shooting 43.8%. Dr. Phillips 43.5%.
And she's a player that's, a 6-foot wing. And the top 20 teams are drooling, trying to get a hold of her.
Rebound off the missed shot, and here comes Griffey. Griffey into the front court. Ball near side. McCaskill for 3. It's in.
You just can't, you got to identify their 3 shooters. Unfortunately, they got 4 of them, so it's tough.
And so far, Dr. Phillips is shooting 61.5% from 3-point range. Fadeaway jump shot. That time Small won't get it to fall. Rebound to McCaskill. McCaskill's second rebound of the night, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be played in by the Lightning of the Panthers of Dr. Phillips. Coach Anthony Jones smiling about something. Well, one of the things he's smiling about is he has a 19-point lead in the state championship game. McCaskill penetrates, feeds it off near side to Griffey. Griffey, a runner, puts it up, gets the kiss off the rim.
Did a great job going to her left. She squared up her shoulders, got the roll.
This is exactly what Dr. Krop did not want. They're now down by over 20 points in this game. Ball inside. Short jump shot, no good. Fight for the rebound. Grabbed by Scheibele. Scheibele's having a great night. That is 9 rebounds for her. 3-pointer, it's in.
They just keep coming.
This is amazing. This isn't just good. This is amazing. 24-point lead. They are 9 of 14 from 3-point range. Ball back outside. There's a drive and they lose the handle. But one of the Dr. Krop players is going to go up for a shot and be fouled by Jade Cheek.
There's McLeod again. McLeod's having herself a nice game. She's just a sophomore and she's just going to get better and better.
She has 9 points. And to the free throw line, she'll go. She had 14 in the semifinals, and she may equal or better that here tonight. Free throw's good, making it a 23-point lead. Dr. Phillips does everything so quickly. I mean, they had that 5-point swing in just a matter of a few seconds in the first half. They just do everything at a fast pace. And I don't mean just playing at a fast pace, Coach. I mean, they score at a fast pace. Every time you turn around, there's somebody in your face. It's like they have 7 or 8 players out there.
You know, and the great teams are all like that in whatever sport you're doing. It just seems like you're battling more people than you have. But again, Dr. Phillips pushed the ball up the floor. They penetrate. They kick out for threes. They replace where the dribbler was, and when she attacks, they replace back. They just do so many things fundamentally sound. And they haven't even gotten a lot out of their press today.
Oh.
You know, and where last night they played 6 different defenses, they've only played 2 tonight. And so I've looked at that 1-3-1, and the weakness looks like it would be in the corner, because Jade Cheek has got to go from the free throw line all the way down to the corner. The wing doesn't go out, or the baseline person, which is a big in Crumby, she stays and occupies the block. And it looks like you could get some threes there, but you know, that might be exactly what they want you to do. So when you miss, there's run-outs, and you know, they're telling jokes at the other end of the floor.
Well, I'll tell you, Dr. Phillips hasn't really been challenged in the tournament. They beat Cypress Creek 65-16. They beat Boone 76-35. They beat Olympia 78-43. They beat West Orange 78-60. Beat Lake Mary 64-27 in the rematch of last year's championship game. And they beat University in the semifinals 80-53.
That was a walk on Miss Griffey again. She is fast, but you know, that time she took that extra step before she got the ball down.
That is her 3rd turnover, 10th as a team. Dr. Krop, with just over 3 minutes left to go, will pop up a 3-pointer, and it will pop out.
Wow.
Rebound taken by Brickbar. Brickbar with their 3rd rebound of the night. Hounding Griffey with the ball, or McCaskill with the ball, and it's stolen away again. Here's Dr. Krop.
Great energy by Krop there. They just kept battling.
Pull-up jump shot off the back of the iron. Again, it's Brickbar on the rebound. Fast break to McCaskill. McCaskill into the lane. Back out for a 3-pointer. It's no good. Weak side rebound by Griffey. Griffey now has 11 rebounds. Just barely hits the rim on that one. Ball off to Small. Small into the front court. Breakaway layup. It's good.
McCaskill didn't realize she had somebody going back harder than she was backpedaling, and she got burned.
And McLeod, 13 points. It's a 20-point ball game for Dr. Phillips. No doubt they'll get over their season scoring average. Baseline jump shot rims out. Rebound goes off of Dr. Phillips and out of bounds. Kelvin F. along with Coach Roger Dorio, Treasure Coast. Do you have a good season this year?
We did great. We were 16-7. We set a school record for wins. We just had an unfortunate thing happen at the end of the year. One of our players decided she wanted to play volleyball instead of basketball, and we couldn't recover from it in the district.
Right during the season, she made a switcheroo on you, huh?
Yeah, it was. I wasn't a happy camper.
Ball goes out of bounds. Here's Dr. Krop to play it in. They do so in the corner, an open 3. It rims out. Rebound again to Griffey. Wow, 12 rebounds, 17 points. I guess she has a little of her dad's athleticism. Rebound shot. It's good by Shibley. 4 Panthers in double figures. 10 points for Shibley, who had 23 to lead the team in the semifinals. Ball at the top of the circle with 1.5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Feed underneath. Short jump shot won't go. Rebound shot. 3-pointer in and out. And here comes Dr. Phillips again. And a jump ball called. Arrow goes to Dr. Krop.
And Taryn Griffey's 4 assists from a triple-double.
Wow.
She's having a great night.
I don't know if I've ever seen a triple-double. They're rare, aren't they?
When I was at Centennial High School, we had a young lady by the name of Aubrey Grimsley, and she had a quadruple double in one game.
Oh my! Steals or block shots?
Steals, and steals, assists, rebounds, and points.
Wow! I know I've never seen that.
And she went on to play at the University of Miami.
I can understand why. Dr. Krop turns the ball over. Here comes Dr. Phillips. Down by 22 points, Dr. Krop pressures the ball. Dr. Phillips into the front court. That is Taylor Zimmerman. Zimmerman, one of only 2 seniors on the entire team. There's a feed pass, and using that backboard is Britvar for her 3rd bucket. 61-37, and back to a 24-point ball game. Dr. Krop at the top of the key. Free throw line extended right side. They bring the ball into the corner. They move into the lane. They just throw that one up, and the rebound goes off of Dr. Krop and out of bounds.
That's the first time I've seen McLeod a little out of control. She didn't have a good shot. She may have got away with a walk. Nothing good happened on that play.
18-6 in this half. Dr. Phillips has the upper hand into the front court. Quickly, they don't even look at the clock and see there's 20 seconds. They run their offense. Down underneath, turnaround jump shot, partially deflected. Griffey on the rebound and the whistle. Might have a reaching in foul called, and it looks like it's going to be number 4 on Aisha Small. Well, Coach Thompson can't really afford to take her out of the game, but I think he's going to anyway. And with just 13 seconds left to go, here's Zimmerman on the inbounds. Far side, McCaskill almost loses the handle. 5 seconds, they're way outside. Here's the pass inside to Griffey. Turns, shoots, misses. Putback is good though. Britvar makes this a 63-37 ball game.
Britvar's doing a great job coming in the 5th man position. I guess their post player, Crumby and her alternate, and they bang, they rebound, and they get penetration and pitches for short jump shots and layups, and they know what their role is, and they're doing a heck of a job.
63-37. Stick around. The 4th quarter is next.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program and participate in the FHSAA network, go to FHSAAsports.com/SBP.
Back now to the Lakeland Center. We are at the end of the 3rd period, Coach. And can you get any more impressed with the team?
No, I'm always impressed with them. You know, I've just if you don't have to play against them, you got to love to watch them. But if you're on the other bench, you just it's not a pleasant experience.
The defense helps the offense so much for this Dr. Phillips team, right?
It really does. They do everything so well. They're really not even going in with full court press much.
17 points for Griffey, 15 for McCaskill. Here's McCaskill, but she throws the ball away. Dr. Phillips with her 12th turnover of the night. Shooting percentages, 44.8% for Dr. Phillips and 35.7% overall for Dr. Krop. Rebounds, still a big story, 24 for Dr. Krop. 41 rebounds, including 23 on the offensive end for the Dr. Phillips Panthers. Ball top of the key. Feed pass down underneath is tipped away. And Dr. Krop will play it in. Kelton F. along with Coach Roger Dorio, Dr. Krop, and Dr. Phillips. Here's the inbounds, turnaround jump shot, will not go. Rebound taken by Dr. Krop as they bring it back out again. Here's a feed pass down underneath. Ball tip, taken away as McCaskill comes up with it. McCaskill to Griffey, pushes the ball into the corner. Here's Zimmerman, drives, and is fouled. That will be on Candace Newry, her 3rd personal. Well, Coach Thompson is just wondering what can he do to stem this tide. There's a jump shot that won't go. Guess you pretty much have to score on every touch, don't you?
Well, it's you kind of dug yourself in a hole, and now you got to play exactly how they want you to play, which is very fast. And it's a recipe for disaster when you have to play fast against
There's
Dr. Phillips.
Steal by Ratliff. Ratliff checked into the game, 6'3" junior, averaging 3.1 points per ball game. Dr. Phillips to the near side. Ratliff pumps up a jumper and deep off the bench. She scores. Ratliff with her first 2 points, and it is a 28-point ball game. Dr. Phillips, the real deal here, as Harrington gets the ball on a bounce pass to the top of the key. That three-pointer will bounce out. Rebound tipped long, taken by Dr. Krop. Ball down underneath, and it's knocked out of bounds, actually off of Dr. Krop. So they turn it over for the 16th time in this game. You know, the thing about Dr. Phillips, Roger, is that none of them look winded as hard as they play.
Well, they've been substituting a little bit liberally, and Taryn Griffey is just, and McCaskill are both exceptional athletes. They just, again, they're a cut above everybody else.
McCaskill hits the bottom of the backboard, but right there with the offensive putback is Shively.
And that's what she does.
Now it's a 30-point ball game. Down court comes Dr. Krop. Ball tipped and stolen away. Here they come with the fast break again. 3-on-1. Bounce pass to Griffey, who should have shot it, but decided to pass instead, and she turns the ball over. Now it's a fast break at the other end. Dr. Krop into the corner. Dr. Krop into the lane, and a reaching in foul. Well, we see Shia Garrett into the game. Stephanie Ratliff, as Coach Jones has gone to his bench. He only has one other player that he hasn't used yet, and that's a freshman. That foul is called against Shively, her second. Off the inbound shot, no good. Rebound shot is good. Grabbing that one, Ogechi Enya Galibo. That's her first 2 points of the game. 5:35 left to go. Well, I'll tell you, the way Dr. Krop started, they scored the first 5 points of the game. Then all of a sudden, here came Dr. Phillips back. And we hate to keep saying it over and over, but my goodness, is this an impressive team. Man.
Well, there's, I guess we're overstating it, but they haven't lost to a Florida team since a year ago, January. Talked to Coach Jones, as I said last night, about his trip out to Arizona. I kept on saying Las Vegas. I don't know why. But when they went out to Arizona, they won their first round game and then turned stone cold got beat pretty good in one game in the second round, and then the next 2 games they lost 2 close ones. But he said in that second game they shot 14%. Now that's a team that right now is 10 for 17 from the threes. So I can't even fathom how they could shoot 14%, but apparently it happened.
That was against Cicero High School of Phoenix when, and this is hard to believe for a team that scored 20, 21, and 22 in each quarter. They only had 28 points for that entire game. Then they lost to Good Counsel, 63-57, then a 2-point loss to Marion County High School, all in Phoenix. I didn't know Arizona high school basketball was that good.
It was a national tournament. And don't forget, not only won the state championship last year, but they won the what you would call the national championship. They'd take 8 of the best teams in the country and play, and they won that tournament last year.
Shia Garrett will go to the free throw line. Well, Shively with 12 rebounds. So Griffey's not the only one that's grabbing rebounds. Griffey at 5'7". Coach, how does she get so many rebounds? Does she just have an instinct for the ball, or what?
It sure looks like it to me. One thing is she's not worried about going back on defense, and she just hunts out the cracks and the people that are blocking out. She gets inside, and then her athletic ability, she out-chumps people. She's quick to the ball.
1 out of 2 free throws for Shia Garrett, who averages 2.7 off the bench for Coach Jones. Jump shot baseline will draw nothing but air. Rebound to Shively again. That's 13 rebounds. And a whistle, and we have another personal foul. This will be called against Dr. Krop. Neither team in the bonus. That will be Brandy Harrington with the personal foul. So Dr. Krop will win their 29th game of the year. Or excuse me, Dr. Phillips will win their 29th game of the year. Keep in mind, these two teams came in with identical records. Certainly not an identical score. 68-39. Ball back out to McCaskill. McCaskill. Jump shot off the dribble. No good. Rebound taken by Griffey again. To McCaskill in the corner for three. This one will rim out, and a foul is called on Shia Garrett. That is her first personal foul and team foul number 5. So do you play Dr. Phillips next year?
I might play in their tip-off tournament because they don't count. So, you know, that. But, yeah, I'd like to play them. I'd like to play them right here. But we have a long way to go before we can get in their league.
Here's Dr. Krop on the offense. Ball to the far side. You know, some states, and I know for a fact in Iowa, where I came from, sometimes if your team's not playing in the state tournament, you might get a bus and take your whole team to the state tournament to watch the finals and see the best teams in the state. Some of those teams are pretty impressive, and they are actually going to be able to show your team exactly how some things might have to be played in order to win.
Well, that's a great thing, and we were discussing that earlier today. Some of the coaches up in the stands, and in order for me to do that, it would probably cost me well over $500.
Yeah, probably have to do it all out of pocket, huh?
Yeah, I mean we either have to raise the money, which we try to do, but I've got one or two of my players here watching.
Here's Small, offensive rebound by Shanika Pascal. Her putback attempt's no good. And on the rebound, we have a whistle. And we have a media timeout. What will these Dr. Phillips girls do now when spring and summer comes around? Do they have camps? What do they do?
The spring and the summer, the calendar kind of looks like this. As soon as the basketball season's over, they will go with their AAU coaches. And they'll be training, and then they'll be playing in AAU tournaments all through March and April, some national, some local. May comes along and it kind of tapers off a little bit. June comes along and we get them back because we can practice with them. We can have open gym with our players now, but once we, according to FHSAA rules, when school is out, then we practice, and we'll go to 2 or 3 camps. And we went to Florida last year. We're going to go to Florida and South Florida and perhaps one more this year. Then July comes along and it's time for AAU Nationals, and they go back through that and they play in the national tournaments for the AAU, their AAU teams.
Now, do you have booster clubs that help defray expenses?
I wouldn't call it our parents, do help. We just have a lot of fundraisers, and each camp costs about $1,000, and then if the kids play on AAU teams, a lot of them have to pay to play on those. So it's an expensive thing, but it's a year-round sport, and the kids you're seeing a bunch of kids right now that are the epitome of young people that really work hard at their craft.
Harrington, after getting the bucket at the other end, will commit the personal foul. That will be her third. Shooting percentages, 41.8% for Dr. Phillips, 33% for Dr. Krop.
Hannah Scheibel's she's the 3-man. She's got 13 rebounds. She does a great job. And here's the point guard, Taryn Griffey, with 15 rebounds, 11 offensive. I've never ever seen that.
No. How many assists does she have now?
She's still at 6, so her triple double doesn't look like it's going to come to fruition unless she starts just passing it every time.
70-43.
She's going to get some rest soon.
Yeah. 3 minutes, approaching the 3-minute mark of quarter number 4. Our final basketball game. 24 games this week. We'll have 24 next week when the boys take to the court. There's a putback, and scoring that one is Shanika Pascal. Pascal with her first 2 points. Ball near side. Scheibele, who's played a whale of a game herself. 12 points and 13 rebounds. So we have a couple of players with double-doubles for Dr. Phillips. There's a 3-pointer by Griffey. It's off the rim. Scheibele tips the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Dr. Krop will play it in.
McCaskill's taking the point guard duties over a little bit for Taryn Griffey, so she can take a little bit of a rest and play the 2 guard.
Well, Shipley is checked out of the game as Sierra Cumby becomes the final Panther to see action. They only have 11 players on the team. Actually, only 10. But like a lot of coaches say, you can only play 5 anyway. Here's a jump shot that won't go. Fight for the rebound, put back, and a foul is called against Stephanie Ratliff. Ratliff's first personal foul. Kelvin F. along with Coach Roger Dorio from Treasure Coast. The Class 8A state championship actually was decided quite some time ago. Actually in the third period, because at halftime, Coach, it was only a 10-point ball game.
Yeah, and that's where I said you can't just let the thing get out of hand too quick.
Newry with the free throw.
And I'm not so sure that Aisha Small has scored but a couple points this half.
Which one's Small? Yeah, she only has 1. She had 13 at halftime and only has 14 now. Here's the Panther offense coming up court. That is Sydney McCaskill off to Taryn Griffey. Between the circles, Griffey gets a screen, goes around that screen, comes near side. Looks unusual, not seeing Dr. Phillips score. First time they touch the ball. They turn it over. Here comes the layup, and that one will go off the front of the rim. Griffey on the rebound. Griffey with 2 minutes left to go in this ball game. Accelerates and then backs back up. Into the corner. There's a jump shot, and it's going to be off the rim. Missed by Garrett. Dr. Krop on the rebound. Dr. Krop with a jump shot from outside, air ball, and it will be safe from going out of bounds, but be taken by Shira Garrett.
And some of the Krop players are just walking back there exhausted.
Well, I can understand that. Just watching Dr. Phillips tires me out. There's the screen used to pass into the corner to Griffey. Griffey to the baseline. Griffey puts it up. Has it partially deflected. Teammate puts it up and through. That is Ratliff. Ratliff with their second field goal. They just keep right on going. It is a 25-point lead and a turnover by Dr. Krop. Dr. Phillips with a minute left to go. Whole bunch of substitutes coming in now as the entire Dr. Krop team will be replaced. Well, Coach, if you're Coach Jones of Dr. Phillips, you can't rest on your laurels, but you have your whole team coming back next year.
Yeah, they lose the 2 seniors, and they're probably their 8th and 9th men or 7th and 8th men. And, they're very good players in their own right. They just can't crack into a pretty good lineup. I just love the bigs on Dr. Phillips. The young lady Ratliff has really played well today, and Crumby, they're both 6'3", and Britvar might have outplayed all 3, or played the best of all 3. So, it's not like it's a bunch of little guys running around that you can't see and, can't guard. They've got some quality bigs, and of course, they've proven a point that they've got quality shooters.
Jade Cheek is in the ball game now, along with Sierra Cumby. Shia Garrett, their entire second team. They have a first team and a second team. This is their whole second team.
Well, this is great. This is, the kids, the outcome is decided. The kids get to play.
Here comes Dr. Krop. They have a lot of subs in there as well. Kendra Seraphine, jump shot good.
3.
Wow. Seraphine with the 3-point field goal. Here's Dr. Phillips. Taylor Zimmerman feeds it underneath, but the ball is taken away. Turnover for Dr. Phillips. Here comes Dr. Krop. No problems. They pump up a 3. They'll throw up an air ball, and it'll go out of bounds.
I don't think Krop's going to be running a shuffle or any kind of complex offense right now. Their first one over half court is going to be shooting the ball.
So the first thing you would tell a coach who's playing against Dr. Phillips is don't try to run with him.
I'd try to get the quick lead and then turn the lights out in the gym.
With the ball down court, it's Jade Cheek. Cheek pumps up a jump shot, no good. Weak side rebound, tipped a couple of times. Zimmerman will lose the handle on it.
Well, Edgewater's got a great team, and Dr. Phillips beat them earlier in the year. I guess that was the battle for Orlando.
Yeah, let's see. What was their score? Was 75-68.
So
pretty good showing by Edgewater.
Oh, they've got a quality team with a lot of the best young kids in the state. Their youngsters are not quite as good as some of the young players here, but they're awful good.
There's a running jump shot that won't go. Horn will sound and it's over, folks. It's a repeat for the Panthers of Dr. Phillips. You can see him celebrating right there, 72-50. It's just kind of, you just kind of sit here, coach, and just shake your head. It's just something wonderful to watch.
Well, it's so much fun to see the young ladies excited, and you know how much it means to them. And coach is trying to get their attention so they can go shake hands. And when I was at Jensen Beach as an assistant 5 years ago, we won the 4A state championship, and it's still the most fun I've ever had.
Well, we want to thank our camera people, the people in the truck. Thank you, gentlemen, not only for tonight, but for the entire week. We certainly do appreciate it. Coach Dorio, thank you. I've enjoyed working with you, and I'm hoping we'll see you again.
Kelly, it's been a pleasure, and if I didn't mess up too bad, I'd like to come back next year.
All right, and we'll certainly keep that in mind. Final score, Dr. Phillips winning the second straight championship, 72-50. If you want a copy of this broadcast on DVD, just go to FHSAAsports.com and place your order right now. Thanks to everybody. Thanks for the entire people here at Lakeland Center for welcoming us and treating us very well all week long. So congratulations to all of our state champions for 2012. Class 1A Ponce de Leon, Class 2A FAMU, Class 3A PK Young, Class 4A Dunbar, Class 5A Dillard, Class 6A Edgewater, Class 7A Sebastian River, and in this one, 72-50, Dr. Phillips over Dr. Krop. Thank you very much for joining us. For Coach Roger Dorio, I'm Kelly Neff.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program and participate in the FHSAA network, go to FHSAAsports.com/SBP.
that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3, beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program and participate in the FHSAA network, go to FHSAAsports.com/SBP.